So I wasn't gonna make no more videos after my last video. I was pretty much done. The reason is because I already started this YouTube channel so I could get some followers, and the reason I wanted more followers is because my intention was always to put out a video of my son. So for one reason, so people could watch the videos and think of him. If you didn't know him, you still get some type of idea. You know, you say his name. So that's the reason why I started YouTube videos. So when I do put out a video of my son, when people watch it, come across it, they'll for a split second they'll think about of him. So that's my way of keeping his memory alive. So after I did that video, I was kind of done, even though I didn't want to do it at that time. Um, but things happened that I felt like I had to put out a video, and hopefully what I want to accomplish in that video will come to fruition. Um, but I already put out a video of my son, and people, when they come across it, they'll think of him for even a split second. So I did what I did. So I did the video, and I was good. I was done. You know, I was done with the videos. I was done making videos. Um, my One of my best friends called me today, and he was like, "Yo, when's your next video coming up?" My wife been like, "Oh, you gonna make another video? When's your next video?" I was like, "I'm good. I'm done." So he was like, "Oh, why though? No, no, you can't do that. No, no, no. You gotta keep putting, you gotta keep posting, man. I enjoy your videos, and you gotta keep posting something." I thought like, how can I post a video after a video I just posted my son? How am I gonna post a video, me talking about whatever, you know? And it immediately made me think of when I lost my son. I thought the same way. Like, how am I gonna live on this earth, breathe, smile, laugh, troll, conversate, whatever I'm doing on this earth, knowing that my son will never get to do those things also. So it was the same thing to me. Like, how do I move on from that? You know, how do I breathe and dream and sleep and wake up every morning knowing my son can't do that? I felt guilty. I felt ashamed. You know, so it was kind of the same thing. Like, how do I make a video after that? How do I just go back to making reaction videos about stupid things and whatever's going on? How do I do that? And then it also reminded me of a day that a few months ago, um, I couldn't get out of bed. There was times I couldn't just get out of bed. Like, since I lost my son, there was times I didn't want to do nothing. I obviously went to work because I had to. I have no choice. I have bills to pay, got family to take care of. So I had to do that. On my days off, I didn't want to do nothing. So a few months ago, I woke up, didn't want to do nothing as usual, and but I felt a presence talking to me, but not talking to me through words. If that make any sense. And I know it was God, but I know it was my son, and I know it was God allowing my son to speak to me without speaking to me. And I just kept feeling somebody saying, "Hey, get your ass up. What are you doing? Get up." You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you laying in this bed? Get up. This is not who I know. And I sat there and lay there for a while, and it just kept on and kept on and kept pushing on me and pushing on me. And as I sat on the edge of my bed, I felt an arm around me. I felt a presence around me. I felt somebody saying next to me, telling me, "Get up. You got to get up, man. You got to get up." And I knew immediately who it was. I knew it was my son. I know that it was my son saying, "It's all right. You can live your life, man. You could enjoy this world. You can enjoy this life. It's okay. You know, you're not being disrespectful or dishonoring me if you just go enjoy your life and do what you got to do. You got other kids to take care of. You got a wife. And I knew it was my son pushing me to get out of that bed. I know that was his arm around me. I know that was him sitting next to me. I know it. So I thought about that when I was talking to one of my best friends, and that's why that was what was going through my mind. To continue making these videos. Because like I said, the only reason I did this for my son, so his memory could live on. And but him that morning telling me to get up, get your ass up, you got this, you could do this. That was him. That's the type of person he was, And the past few years, I've been beaten down. My wife, my family has been run through the ground, man. It started with me losing my cousin, Joey, and my son. Then me and my wife, she lost her father right before we got married. And then we had 2 miscarriages. My wife had 2 miscarriages. So the past few years have been rough, man. It's been hard. But that morning, my son telling me, yo, life is going to beat you to the ground. Life is going to get you to a point that you can't get up, that you're not going to want to get up. But you have to get up. You have to put that foot on the ground and raise and rise up and get your ass up and keep moving and keep pushing and keep living. You have to. Because if you don't, I feel like I was doing a dishonor to my son, to my cousin, to my father-in-law. Because I'm supposed to be taking care of his daughter and making his daughter happy and giving her the best life I could possibly give her. So I felt like I was doing a dishonor to all of them, And that's the message my son was getting through me that day. Get your ass up and let's go. Because my son wasn't like that. My son was one of those that definitely would light up a room. 100% light up a room when he walked in it. His smile, his presence, everything. He was one of those kids. He was one of those dudes, man. So I know it was him telling me, it's all right, Dad. You'll be all right. Trust me. Am I going to live through pain for the rest of my life? Every day. Absolutely. Every day I'm going to feel that pain. I'm going to be hurt. But if I want to live and keep his memory alive and not do him a disjustice and dishonor, I got to keep pushing. I got to keep moving. I got to find some type of motivation. And that's why, I'm doing this video now, I guess. And I'll continue to make videos. Because I know if he was here, he'll laugh. He'll make fun of me. He'll like, Dad, yes, your videos, man. Come on, bro. What are you doing? But at the same time, the type of person he was, he'd be like, keep doing it, though. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing it. If that's what you want to do, keep doing it. Keep moving and pushing through him. That's it. So he'll joke with you, but then he'll support you at the same time. So that day, at the edge of the bed, with his arm around me, he picked me up, he pushed me, he put my feet on that ground, and he told me it's all right. You're going to be all right. You're going to be good, and you're going to live your life, and I'll see you soon. That's what happened that morning. Since then, I took on a little too much probably. Second job, school, this YouTube stuff, top of everything else I already had. But I know he's gonna push me and get me through it. Cause that's who he was. That's who he was in real life, and that's who he is even after death, man. That's who he is. He's always been the type to push you and to motivate you because he was full of life himself. And my cousin also, my father-in-law also, full of life, man. Those three peas in a pod, man, they were like the same person. They were full of energy, full of love. So it's not really doing a dishonest to them just because we out there enjoying life. So if you have somebody in your life that brings you joy, enjoy every moment with them. Every memory you could make it, And don't ever feel like you can't get up from anything that can ever happen to you. Anything bad, negative situations you come across in life, don't ever feel like that's the end. Put your feet on that ground, raise yourself up, and keep it moving, keep it pushing. But spend time with your family, spend time with your loved ones, spend time with your kids, enjoy every moment, because in a moment just like that, they could be taken away from you. So you got to cherish every moment you have. Love the people that are around you. You know? Don't let anything in this world feel like you can't do what you want to do, that you can't do what you feel like doing. You know, when the world puts you through the ground, through the mud, wipe yourself up, get up, and let's go, man. That's all it is. That's what you got to keep doing. And that morning, my son taught me that. With his arm around me, sitting next to me on that bed, he taught me that. That I used to watch my son, and he taught me how to be a father. You know, he forced me to be a good father, to be a parent. To be a parent, he taught me how to do that. He forced me to do that, because he was something else. So I learned, and as a parent, you never fully learn completely, but you learn in time. But that morning, he taught me one last lesson. He taught me that no matter what, you gotta live your life, man. You gotta take every step, one foot in the other, in front of the other, keep it pushing, keep it moving. Even after death, my son is still teaching me things. And how to be a better man, a better person, a better father, a better husband. Even after death, he still teaches me stuff. And my kids, they teach me every day too now. Trust me, they still do. But that morning, he taught me a lesson, and I'm always gonna be grateful. So anyway, that's the end of the video, yo. Hopefully, I'll continue making videos for y'all. You know, reaction videos to certain things, whatever it is. There's always something going on. So till next time, y'all. Jordan, I love you, and thank you.